Hey, it's Natalie. Eat less and still feel just as full? Is that possible? Well, I'm here to tell you today that it is. The calorie density approach to weight loss just might be my simplest diet tip I could give you for sustainable weight loss. You get to eat more food for fewer calories. You don't have to weigh your food or track your intake. You get to feel full and you get to lose weight and keep it off. Sounds pretty good to me. So what is calorie density? Well, calorie density is the simple measure of how many calories are in a given weight, like an ounce, a pound, a gram of a certain food. So let's look at a pound of 3 foods. First, a pound of lettuce. That is going to give you 77 calories. Definitely a low calorie dense food. Then let's look at 1 pound of apples. 1 pound of apples is going to give you about 224 calories. But let's compare that to a pound of chips, which is going to give you 2,240 calories. So those chips are considered high calorie dense foods. And calorie density can also be defined as calorie concentration. So the lettuce and the apples are less concentrated in calories. The chips are more concentrated in calories. A high calorie dense food has lots of calories for a very small amount or volume of food, and the opposite is true with the low calorie dense foods. Very few calories for a lot of it. If your diet consists of high calorie dense foods, then you have to eat more food and get in more calories in your day to feel the same fullness. Low calorie dense foods are typically high in water, high in fiber, and usually colorful. So some examples are your whole fruits and vegetables for sure, lean meats, beans and lentils, yogurt, broth-based soups, oats, and whole grains. Now on the flip side, high calorie dense foods are typically dry, beige or tan colored, oily or greasy, and often processed. So some examples are dried fruits, fatty meats, sugary foods like desserts and sweets, chips, nuts, oils, butter, cheese, and yes, chocolate. Now, some of these high calorie dense foods do have great nutrients in them, so it's not that you can't ever eat those foods, but because they are so high in calories, so calorie concentrated, you just want to have little bits in your day rather than a lot, because then you're going to have weight gain just because of too much calorie intake. Calorie density and the nutrition that goes along with eating a low calorie dense diet is the reason why my biggest tip for weight loss is making sure your meals are 50% fruits and vegetables. So if you've ever said before, I really don't eat that much, but you're still struggling with weight loss, it may be because you are choosing high calorie dense foods instead of low calorie dense foods. So here is a great picture really showing you the difference between the high calorie and the low calorie dense foods. For weight loss and for weight loss maintenance, aim for the colorful side. See you next time. Bye-bye.